So the next group, the actual collision groups themselves. In the collision manager, you'll notice we have three different collision types: the collision train, collision self, and collision pair, which are all executed by these dispatches up here: terrain, self, and pair, which is all using the same templatized logic that you showed us before, but now they're all using, they check their group AABBs and then go down the hierarchy of checking the group's AABBs, then B sphere to AABB, and it just goes on down the list of just a whole tiered list of if-elses. Or not a true if-else, but a self-encompassed if-elses. Self is largely the same thing. Compare the groups. The train's a little bit different, but he essentially is behaving similar in the fact that when you first attempt to do the collision, it will get a group of squares to compare to the terrain. So it's a similar idea, but it's not using group AABBs in the same way. So these group AABBs, holy moly. And when you do the collision manager that process collisions, it goes through each collidable group, updates the group volume, and then executes the tests, which the tests go back to the dispatches we saw before. And in update group volume, this is where it just goes through for every group, it goes through every object in its group and makes sure that the box fully encompasses everyone. And then, yep, you assign the corners, and then you compute the center scale half diagonal, and you have all that math ready to go. And then, I think the math tools we don't get into quite here yet. Yeah, yeah, okay. So yeah, the groups all use AABBs. AABBs themselves are only updated once per frame on the update collision group call, which is called in the collision manager's process collisions.